Everybody, don't be alarmed. It's Wednesday. And yes, this is the Super Bowl recap. So you know what that means. That means that the NFL season has officially come to a close.
Yep.
What a ride. And real quick, got to give a shout out to Corey Jones. He finally wins the Crush NFL Pick'em. These guys, Corey and Derek Kane, went all the way down to the wire. Even Yahoo was like, dude, this is crazy. So out of all the contests that they run and they monitor all the contests, Corey, Derek, and it was like maybe 6 other people where we had to do the tiebreaker. And so the tiebreaker was basically a coin flip. So Derek won the coin flip. He picked the Eagles. So Corey had to take the Chiefs. And it worked out for him. It was crazy because you were sitting there like, no way they kept they picked the same teams throughout the playoffs.
Oh, they kept picking the same team.
Yeah. And it's crazy because the contest would have actually been over the first week of the playoffs. Derek wanted to, so they picks were turned in. Derek wanted to change his pick from the Cowboys to the Buccaneers, and Yahoo wouldn't let him. So Yahoo saved him. Could have been over because Corey picked the Cowboys. Derek wanted to take the Bucks. So it was just crazy how it played out. But yes, everybody.
So they weren't like my right. They were just got lucky right.
well, Corey got right because I mean he had no say. He didn't have no say in the pick.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They had no say.
He looked into a win. Like if Derek had a pick,
follow me for your correct picks.
Well, I mean they beat you as well. So you know what I'm saying. They and it's so funny when I told Corey, I was like, "You got the Chiefs." He was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And I don't even know Corey. He laughing now. Corey, did you want to take the Eagles? Were you gonna take the Eagles as well?
For real, Corey. Who'd you have? For real.
Tell us who you had, Corey. Mike, we're gonna talk about the Falcons in a couple of weeks. We celebrating the Super Bowl. We ain't talking about them Falcons today. Even though Mike, let me tell y'all, Super Bowl party. Oh, Corey said he had the Eagles up to Sunday. So yeah, he was gonna take the Eagles. If he had won the coin flip, he was gonna take the Eagles. So that's crazy how that happened. Funny story from the Super Bowl party, y'all. Mike orders a rack of ribs.
A whole rack.
I don't think he realized how many ribs were coming on that rack. They bought Mike them ribs. Mike was like, "Hey man, get you a plate. I need you to help me eat some of those." Now, mind you, I can't really eat all this stuff, y'all, because you know I'm back into this thing.
That's not your thing anymore.
Yeah, but I did take them home, and they Mike, your family members around here, they took care of them, dog.
See, there you go.
They took care of, but they bought Mike that plate. It was Mike was like, "Man, what I'm gonna do with all that food?"
I mean, for real. But you know, the ribs cheaper than dang wings now.
Yeah. This is true. Yeah. So Corey, I mean the freaking odds on you, man. You are a lucky dude, y'all. Corey John, one of the luckiest people I know, man. That's my guy. He is one of the lucky. Corey, I need cash 3 numbers, cash 4 numbers, and some potential lottery numbers.
Man, forget cash 3, cash 4. I'll take fantasy 5.
Oh,
as low as I'm gonna
go. God, I take all of that.
That's the lowest I'm gonna go.
Still waiting on these quadruple twos to fall. Them eyes fell or something. And I was like, I missed that.
How you missed that?
Everybody, this Super Bowl, I think, if we're all honest, this Super Bowl more than lived up to the hype. We got to see Patrick Mahomes kind of take that next step as right now he's probably the guy in the NFL. But we also on the other side, we watched Jalen Hurts, who has really come into his own, and I think he's only going to get better.
He has nothing to be ashamed of. He
played
nothing. He played an awesome game.
He played an awesome game, and we're gonna go through this thing, E. So let's start. Let's start the first quarter, E. Let's get to it. Help me break it down, E.
Well, you know, the thing that everybody thought was going to happen. Everybody swore that this defense was going to travel. The defense, Philly's defense didn't show up for this game.
No.
A team that had 70 sacks on the season got 0 on Sunday.
Yeah. Well,
and I'm telling you, you have to give all the credit to game planning of Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, let's give some of it to the field because both defenses.
Well, yeah, that too, but
pass rush. Neither team rushed the passer because they couldn't get off. They couldn't get off.
At least Kansas City got 2 sacks. They got 2 sacks.
Yeah, one of them, Jalen Hurts kind of
ran out of bounds. Yeah, you know, but hey, that's a sack is a sack. You can't even do that. You can't even do that, Philly. You can't even get that part done. So, you know, so I just think that first of all, scheming, you got to give credit, a lot of credit to Spags. Spags did a great job in disguising stuff. Bringing people, didn't know who was dropping out, didn't know who was doing what, and he didn't do a whole bunch to mess Jalen up, but he did enough to mess him up.
No.
And they had to literally, Philadelphia had to play a flawless and absolutely perfect game to beat this team. And for 1 3 and out, y'all, 1 3 and out, 1 and 2 sacks. And the fumble. The fumble was that was the difference in the game.
The fumble was huge because that instead of having maybe a 17-point lead.
Yeah.
You know, they cut the thing to 10 going to the half, and you just.
But Philly can't play. Remember, Philly came right back after he fumbled that.
No, they did. Right
back down the field.
But you look at that gift. That was such a gift in Corey, that special team play. Those 2 plays were just so glaring, and we're gonna get to them. But I like the way the game started. You got Philadelphia, who's probably the best team in the NFL on opening drive, just walk the ball down the field. And then here come Kansas City right back, like hold my beer.
Like, hold my beer. Oh, you can do that.
Hold my beer. Watch this. Watch this. Yeah.
Watch this. And the ball going to Travis. What you gonna do? The ball is going to Travis. They could have put a sign up and said, "The ball going to Travis." What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I did.
Nothing.
Again, and y'all heard me say this. Oh yeah, y'all watched us every week. And whenever we talk about Kansas, I'm like, how does this guy continue just to run open through people's secondary? I just don't understand it.
Yeah.
He the one person that I'm gonna take away in the passing game. I'm gonna like, dude, you got to throw the ball to somebody else.
Well, you know, after that drive, after the first quarter, they pretty much took him away until the second half.
Till when it mattered. When it mattered. Yeah.
When it definitely mattered, you know. And I think maybe when Patrick got hurt on that play, it was him trying to do too much. He definitely should.
Yeah.
Definitely. You go down, you live to see, you get up and play another play, you know, instead of getting injured, and then that just kind of throws everything off. But once again, I think that the injury was beneficial to them because it forced him to go through once again, just like he said when Tyreek left. I gotta go through my possessions. Yeah. I can't just sit up there and just throw the ball, just and say Tyreek down there, he'll get it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I gotta go through and see the plays, see who's open, see who I'm gonna get this ball to.
Yeah.
I gotta go through it. So
yeah, they both of these teams, like I said, I love the offensive execution for both teams. Like I say, that turnover. It was just so many guys who were making plays.
So many.
You know, AJ make a play, Devontae make a play. Then you got Pacheco doing what he was doing.
I said
got involved. Like
I said on Sunday that he reminded me, Pacheco reminded me of a young Devontae Freeman, who just ran so angry. And that was, to me, the way that Pacheco ran. I mean, like inviting contact. I'm not shying away from anything. You gonna get me down, but I'm gonna get back up. And I'm gonna keep running just as crazy as I can. You know, that was so Devontae Freeman back in the day. That was so him back in the day. And I really appreciate it. But I think that you cannot underscore or talk about enough the great job. Coaching matters, y'all.
Oh, big time. Big time.
And what Kansas City was able to do offensively, especially coming out of the half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was just, I mean, it was just brilliant the way they said, okay, this is what we're gonna do. You didn't hear Hassan Reddick's name, y'all. No. You did not hear. You gotta get that offensive line who would like, oh, so we just chop liver. We just say we ain't jack, this year. They just gonna come in here and run over us. And if you looking at people talking about being at the game, how almost to a point of cockiness Philly was entering that game on Sunday. Oh, they're like, we got this.
Yeah. I mean,
it's barely even with us. We barely got to get out there. We just gonna roll out there and it's just go bam.
Yeah, they were the favorites. They I mean, a lot of things were, set up and designed for them. Like I say, they take the opening drive. Of course, Jalen Hurts, he bangs it in from 1 yard out. Just like I said, just a good, long, consistent drive. Jason, we're going to get to that. Like I say, Kansas City comes back. Kelsey makes 2 big plays on that drive. That he scores the 18-yard touchdown. Then he hit y'all with the stanky leg. I mean, Travis Kelsey is great for the game, man. And I didn't realize he's been in the league as long as he has.
Yeah.
But he keeps playing he plays with this youthful exuberance that I mean,
out there having fun. It's a kid's game. He is out there enjoying it, but playing it at the highest level of just doing his job and making sure that, look, oh, I'm about to go out and block you. Oh no, I'm not. I'm about to go around and catch this ball.
Yeah, y'all listen. He ain't blocking nobody. Like I don't know, for the life of me, he ain't blocking nobody. They bring other buddy in and do the blocking.
But Maceo, it goes to show you how these guys have to be part actor too. You have to be a good actor to make them think, oh no, I'm just engaging a block dog. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna spin on dime, go out, catch that ball, touchdown. Over my shoulder, touchdown.
It's a definite. We used to run this play. I don't take it everywhere I've been. We played called 80 Loss. And my tight end.
He like black girls. We know that much.
Teach the tight end fall. Like you blocking, fall. And while all the flow going, get back up and just run to the other side of the field. Work every time you doggone line that thing up. I mean, you get so and like you say, especially when you got the run game going. Like say he go Kelsey, like he's stepping down, and here come the flow, and then he like, I'm gonna go against the grain, and he go running 18 yards the other way.
But I gave you and Melvin the stat last night, and I'll talk about it again. The stat was this: 27 pass attempts to 26 run attempts.
Yeah. Cost me money.
Balanced.
Cause Pat Mahomes didn't throw that thing 38 times. Cost me money.
Balanced attack.
Cost your boy money.
Look.
Money.
Look. It was a balance. Like I said, when you watch Coaching Matters, you watch film, you see what beat them before. We see what Jacksonville. Oh, they ran that. Oh, and then so The safety bites on that every time. Watch every play. Oh, they bite on that every time. Not only we go run it to the right, we gonna come back and run the same thing to the left because y'all don't think this is happening.
Yeah.
And we also said you gotta run right at these bullies. You gotta run right at these bullies.
Yeah, you don't want to face them. You know, you negate their speed by that. Yeah, Lisa, it cost me money. It cost me money, Lisa. All that cost me money. My children can't eat this week. What are we to do? We're in the po house.
Jesus. Well, I mean, the reason why I didn't think it was gonna be like that because I thought it was gonna be more of a defensive battle. That's why I wasn't keen on the over.
Yeah. They went
which I was surprised. Surprised.
SOBs. So here we go. Second quarter. Philadelphia comes back with another good drive. Your boy Jalen Hurts, he finds old AJ Brown. I mean, sweet corner route. DB all lost. That's why I don't like
DB. No, what was DB doing? What was the DB doing?
He down for find the ball.
Picking in the backfoot. Yeah. No, he was picking in the backfield. You looking at the quarterback when your man running right past you.
Well, you shouldn't be looking at the quarterback, goddamn, and AJ Brown 30 yards down the field. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Nothing.
Greedy eyes. Greedy eyes. AJ Brown got behind him. Very good throw. That made it 14 in my notes, right? That made it 14-7.
Yeah.
And then the damn fumble.
It was reminiscent of Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game. It was the same thing he did when they were driving down the field to, take a big lead over Cincinnati. Nobody around you, nothing going on.
He tried to switch the ball in his hand. That thing just bloop.
And then the dang on defensive player of the game. That dude he was the defensive player of the game. Bolton was killing
Nick Bolton.
Nick Bolton was killing everybody.
Nick the quick, And everybody, Jason, it helped cost them the game, but here we go.
It didn't cost them the game. They came
back. There we go. One play in the second quarter. And people on Philadelphia radio, Philadelphia radio was so classic on Monday. Oh my God, people calling in crying. People,
they like that dramatic head coach.
It was epic. But like you said, that made it 14-14. But Jalen Hurts
came right back down.
He goes right back down the field.
Right back down.
With a 4-yard touchdown run.
Bam.
They back in it. They up 21-14. And this was at the.
Let's just talk about these sneaks that can't nobody in the world seem to stop. Can't nobody. They were going high. They were trying to get them low. They were trying to get them every which way. But when you got a quarterback who what is he squat 600? What's his squat?
He's grown. He's grown.
He's grown.
He's grown.
He's grown. So
But the competition, NFL competition committee, defensive coaches, they are sick of that little rugby scrum thing. So it's going to be on the docket. I've been hearing a couple different things. I think we're gonna see that go away. I think because defenses are like, well, we can't pull people back, or we can't do this is too much of an advantage for the offense. We know y'all love offense, y'all people, often they always say offense sell tickets, but
so specifically you're talking about pushing him from the back.
Yeah, pushing him forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So they getting that little they call it rugby something. I forgot what they say they call it, but it's basically ain't nothing but rugby.
It is.
They just get in there and they just push everything forward as far as they can go. Defensive players not only is it a super advantage, but I mean you're getting people hurt doing that. So think about us too.
So that rule change has been around since 16 or 14.
It was like 14, something like that. Yeah.
So and it's something that they do in college, but not only also does it happen on the goal line. It's in short yardage situation as well.
Right.
So that's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna work. I mean, because we're getting into these these crowds, strong, these big crowds of people, and they're pushing the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Pushing the ball carrier, and the whistle is not going to blow. So how they gonna do this? So they're
probably
gonna
gonna take it back to when they would be like his forward progress stopped. Like their way forward progress stopped right there. Because like you say, like a lot of times they gotta have their back turned and they basically stopped. But here come this the rest of the pile.
Right.
It's just moving them forward someone. Like, come on, y'all. Like,
right. I mean, hey, look, Georgia scored a touchdown on that with Big Jordan Davis coming in pushing people.
So yeah, Bo, when you talking about that fumble, Jalen Hurts goes back down. He makes it 21-14, and then they get a field goal before the half, so they go into halftime.
They were
up 24-14.
Yeah.
Now I do agree that hey, if Kansas City down 17 instead of 10, it kind of changed it. It may change how they call plays in the second half. But I mean, when you down 10, I mean that's reasonable right there.
That's reasonable. I mean, you look, yeah.
You don't have to do nothing out the ordinary. You can continue to run your offense. So yeah, I like. it is what it is.
I mean, people will always go back and Monday morning armchair. The foul call, or this, that, or his fumble. Like I said, he went back right back down and scored. They went up at the halftime. But you can't stop this machine called the Kansas City offense.
Yeah.
In the second half, you didn't stop them
because
you did not stop them
because they opened up
on every single solitary possession.
Because they open up the third quarter, they get a nice long drive that gets capped by Pacheco's 1-yard run. But on that drive, it was basically you could kind of see what they were setting up. Like, hey, time to run the football.
And that's what
Let's run this football. Let's run this thing.
So Kansas City said it's time to run the football. On the flip side, what did the Eagles do, Maceo?
They're slinging that thing.
They stopped running the football.
They're slinging that thing. Yeah, they're slinging that thing.
So I'm trying to figure out why. I already said coaching matters. So why, as an offensive coordinator, as a head coach, with the lead, do you stop running the ball? Why do you do that?
Well,
why do you do that?
Hey, Indianapolis Colts, I want to see how this works out for you. You hired Frank Wright from Philadelphia. See how that turned out. Now you taking Philadelphia offensive coordinator again. Good luck with that.
Now that dude like to drink, and so
Good luck with that. But yeah, the Pacheco touchdown that makes it closed the gap. It makes it 24-21. The Eagles come back. They had to put a nice little drive together. They only get 3. We talked about that in our pregame show. You cannot kick field goals against Kansas City because Kansas City, they major in scoring touchdowns.
But just
what they do.
Macy, I already said it's crazy. You had to play a dang near perfect game to beat this team, who didn't necessarily play a perfect game themselves.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, the adjustment that they made in the second half.
Yeah.
To say, hey, let's run this thing, because you know what we just saw. Even though they're a dang good defense, they can't stop us running this ball.
No. Now this part of the game is my favorite play of the game, and I hope my New York cousins, they're probably not watching now, but they're gonna watch later. This is the part of the show, y'all. If y'all could see some of the texts I sent to them New Yorkers, because I kept all them receipts when they talked about, man, that sign, hey, he spoke too much. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna dress in the Super Bowl. Well, all Kadarius Toney did, New Yorkers, is make the longest punt return in Super Bowl history.
They never made it to the end zone.
And what was crazy about this return is he should have been hit.
Yeah.
He should have been hit. And you hear this, I mean, you hear this in Little League. hear this in middle school, you hear this in high school, when you coach special teams, man. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. If y'all go back and watch this thing, like, so y'all been football press. When you walk through punt return, they show everybody run down and you make this and that, you make the wall,
right?
And you get the returner. All that returner got to do is get to the wall. Yeah. When Kadarius Toney got to that wall after the first man missed him, and which caused two other people to be out their lane.
It wasn't no wall.
So when he bit that corner and all you seen was white jerseys lined up just like you do in practice when you practice punt return. And when he got outside, I was like, yo, he gonna score.
He dang the score.
Thank God for the corner.
Almost. They didn't forget how to play. They didn't forget how to play football, Jason. They just stopped doing what was successful in the first half.
Yeah, they
stopped running the ball.
Well, and like I say, this Kadarius Toney punt return to me was really like that thing that really truly juiced up Kansas City, because now you already got a cheap touchdown on the fumble return. And now you got the ball at the freaking 5-yard line. Like, I mean, come on. And then they run a play called Corn Dog. Like Andy Reid said, this play is called Corn Dog.
And then they were clowning y'all because they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do the ring around the Mosey again just to mess y'all up, just to mess with you, because we can."
And again, I went before we came on this show. I went back and watched both of those plays like 20 times. And I'm just sitting there for the life of me as a defensive coordinator. Especially after the first. Okay, you give up the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
But when y'all go to the sideline, everybody got to be like, Coach, we can't man that, Coach.
We can't man that, Coach.
We can't man that, Coach. We can't play man on that. Can't play man on that, Coach. Can't play man on that, Coach. Can't play man. And it's so crazy because I went back and found the exact play that I was talking about. They tried to run this in week 5 against the Raiders. Whatever the game they did, a little ring around the road thing.
Oh yeah. That was recent. That was
in Las Vegas.
That was recent. Yeah.
They tried to run this same exact play.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders. All the Raiders did, and you say you saw the corner go talk to the safety and go talk to the linebacker, and he jumped back outside. Y'all, he almost, if he had any hand, he would have walked 99 yards. The ball hit him square dead in the chest.
Yep.
Square dead in the chest.
Yeah.
So again, just as okay, coach. Okay, coach. But the players on the field, you got to be like. Once you recognize it again, you got to be like, nah, I ain't going to know.
They didn't recognize it because they did it on the right side first time. Then next time, like, oh.
I'm like, you don't fall for the banana tailpipe twice.
They still playing man. Let's do it on left side now.
and for the Kansas City coaches, the coaches upstairs in the booth, because it's hard to really kind of see down on the field.
Uh-huh.
But the coach in the booth, they probably like on the headphones, they're like, dog, coach, you don't even believe it, coach. They still in man, coach.
They still in man.
Coach, they still in man, coach. They still in man.
Let's run it again. And so like I said from the beginning, coaching matters. And that was part of my breakdown pre-game is Andy, because we know Andy will Andy sometimes. Will Andy, or will he use his smart mind to take advantage of basically, he's not a rookie, this is his second year, but a younger head coach who out there crying like somebody just.
He was emotional.
Come on, man.
This man was emotional, man. Y'all listen. I cried every Star Spangled Banner. Y'all stop that, man. That man was.
Maceo, it's one thing to get teary-eyed, but he was out there crying like,
because we all called him Sirianni. Like Nobody believed he was gonna be there.
What you doing? What? Somebody get him some dang on tissue. He just tripping over here.
If he gets back, I promise y'all he will not cry. Because he probably got a million text me like, "No, why you crying?
Why you crying?" Well, he said he was crying because he dreamt of that moment since he was 2 years, 6 years old, wanting to be on that stage, whatever the case may be. Yeah, but
listen.
Okay, whatever.
You don't take that stuff for granted, y'all.
Whatever. I mean, I think that the whole him crying, the whole persona that they came in with as a team, they underestimated the number one offense.
Yeah.
In the number one scoring offense in the National Football League.
Well,
they're the number one scoring offense in the National Football League for a reason.
Well, Fletcher Cox's outfit kind of told you how they how they felt about the day.
What the heck is him on his auntie's pantsuit for? That's her church pantsuit.
Yeah, I'm just going, and this is just me. It's just I wear sweatpants and t-shirts every day, but I'm gonna give y'all this fashion tip right here. Just because it costs a lot of money, don't mean it look good.
That was from the Avenue.
I don't care where you got it from. I don't care if.
And my dog, was that a Camel song?
I don't care if Versace himself hand delivered that thing to your hotel room. You can't wear like, dude. See, the only way you wear that is because you're gonna win the game. So that's why he had it on, because he was like, we winning. So
it had the lady clip on the side too. I was like, bruh, what was he? What I mean, it's people coming in and kill something. And you're so funny. It's so funny because I remember Kansas City's first Super Bowl. They had on crazy stuff. They were looking all, just out there.
Yeah.
On Sunday, they all had on normal clothes.
Yeah, business.
Except for the kilt old boy had on, but that was his first Super Bowl. So, but look.
Come on, Juju.
Was
Come on, Juju.
Yeah, Juju was like, man. And then, man, let me tell you something. Them fools on Twitter. Did you see they were going back and forth yesterday?
So AJ, listen, AJ. Yes, it was lying what Juju Smith-Schuster did.
That was funny though.
But dog,
I'm there to hug you.
He won the style. He won. When people win, you just gotta let it ride.
Just let them win.
Get mad.
Just let them win.
Mad.
He's like, look, my guy, you would know about it to that 1 year contract.
And yet, listen, all that stuff was true.
He called him TikTok boy.
And listen, again, it's all true, but you gotta hold that L.
Right, you gotta
hold the L, because now it come off as you super petty.
Yeah,
you super mad.
Yeah,
like, bro, the best thing for you to do at that point, now it just scroll by.
Yeah,
Jason. So what Juju did? Juju took a picture of Bradbury and said something about what was
like,
it like?
He put him on like a
Valentine card. Yeah.
Like you at elementary school. He put his picture on there saying, and the caption was, "I'm here to hug you."
I'm here to hug you. Yeah.
To and from on there. He superimposed his picture on there.
Yeah. So AJ, listen, AJ.
And so AJ had to say something. Bradbury didn't say nothing. AJ
right.
had to say something.
Because Bradbury understand. Hey man, listen.
Yeah. And like
I gotta wear it.
Yeah.
I gotta wear it. Listen,
I gotta wear this.
I mean, I even went in there and told y'all I held him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he had been holding the whole game. The entire game,
which is crazy to me, because I'm like, okay, so first of all, I was watching the game with my family. Maceo, Philly jumps offside. False start every single play.
They do it all year. They've been doing it all year.
Johnson is backing up before the ball steps.
They've been doing it all year. Yeah.
Every single play.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, here to hold you when you need it most. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they said. That's what it
said.
So,
Jason, so we had to do the Monday morning, we had to do the referee pool call. So New York does the ref call where they kind of give explanations, but they don't. And one of the things that Mike Pereira and the other dude, no, excuse me, y'all, Dean Blandino.
Mm-hmm.
So Dean Blandino basically, and listen, I didn't realize this till we were on the call. It was only up until that point, it was only one holding call called the entire game. Most referees, so I'm trying to phrase the way he said it. Most DBs and receivers take their cues from how the game was officiated early in the game. So basically, if the refs want to put an emphasis on, hey, we're not gonna let y'all hand fight, then they don't call it. As the game goes on, DBs get more and more comfortable in holding, or receivers get more and more comfortable in using the chicken arm or using the chicken wing, all the other stuff. Right. So Dean Blandino was basically like, in this him talking, not me. This him talking. He say he wouldn't have thrown the flag. And 80% of referees agreed. But again, it's there. It was obvious. Ref called it.
And I think the reason why it was obvious, and I'm just playing devil's advocate, is because he did it twice within the same. Coming off the line, grabbed his jersey. And then further, a little bit further down the field, he grabbed him again. I mean, I know, look, ask us here in Atlanta. Man, Roddy was held, that bum held Roddy in 2012. Held him like I'm like, what are you
doing? Yeah. So Lisa, Greg, so and this the thing. Greg Olsen was speaking from as somebody who done been in that position.
Right.
Because again, if you've played a game and for 4 quarters they hadn't called as hit one, you getting held. And so again, the fact that only one holding call was called this entire game, when you can call holding on every play. So what that signal to the receivers and the DBs is that they're going to let us play all day. So again, now by that, taking that gauge, you got to swallow that flag. You done had 30 chances to throw your flag today.
And I think once again, I think the reason why he ended up throwing the flag was because it got to the point where, just like Bradbury said, he said it himself. I did it. I grabbed him, and I was hoping they were going to continue to let it go like they had been letting it go.
But if and like I say, it's gonna be hard to see on TV. But like on the all 22, the person who influenced the call the most was Pat Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes, yeah. You can see it on there too.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes pointed out he's screaming.
He's screaming from the get-go, because he saw it. Yeah. He saw it from the get-go. So you're right. I think that had something to do with it. But once again, we still make assumptions because you still got an opportunity to play defense. It wasn't like, that was a touchdown.
Right.
You still got an opportunity to play defense.
Go make a stop. Go make a stop. And so for me, I think next year, and it happens like this every year. Early in the year, targeting was an issue.
Yeah.
Roughing was an issue. And then After about 5 weeks.
We got screwed on that too. You know, Atlanta Falcons are the poster board for every call ever made or not made.
And after 5-6 weeks, they'll let up on it until some egregious happen. Now I'm sure next year, first 4 weeks of the season, let me tell y'all something. DB better play with boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
Because if you breathe on the receiver, they throwing the flag because they're gonna and we talk about this all the time, y'all. The NFL is such a reactive league. Yeah. There's nothing proactive about what they do. Something crazy got to happen for them to be like, oh shit, okay, well,
yeah. And then the scrutiny goes away, and then they go back to doing what they were doing before.
Corey, that's perfect right there. If I had a dime for every time the Eagles stopped the Chiefs in the second half, I would have 0 dimes. Yeah. Right. Because all they needed to do is make one stop.
One stop.
Just one stop. You mean tell me you got Darius Slay, you got Son Reddy, you got Fletcher Cox, you got BG, you got all these guys on defense, and you mean
all these guys
not one guy like I ain't even hear Darius Slay name.
And then your boy got basically a broke leg. He's scrambling for 25 yards because they all had their backs to him. They're all trying to do something else.
Yeah. Well.
You know.
And Sikora, see, one of the things, like one of the points I made, and I when I was doing some of my write-ups, and that's why I was like, listen, like I said nothing about the call. I mean, hell, that's why they got the rule book. I mean, hell, yeah, he called it. Okay, and he called it.
Yeah.
But I mean, he legitimately held it.
It was legit. I mean, I guess that's I guess to me that's my problem. You know, I
ain't even up for debate.
I would rather for it to be called all game, just like I wanted it to be freaking called in 2012. I want you to call that. He's damn tackle riding.
Yes. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, these are the things.
And yes, can you make that call? Yes, you can. Is it your job to make the call? Do your job.
And that's the problem. I'm always like, hey guys, he held. Like, I mean, I don't give a flip. If that had been the first holding play, first holding call in the game, and when you out there on that island like that,
and when he tells you, look, I did it, and I was trying to get away with it. Like I've been trying to get away with it. And I didn't get away with it, so that ain't the point. And basically telling y'all, let it go. That wasn't what killed us.
Be like, dog. I see, and you heard Sirianni said after the game. You heard Jalen Hurts said after the game. Man, listen, it's a lot of stuff we did that prevented us from hoisting that Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah.
Whereas on the other side, the Kansas City Chiefs made all the plays they need to make, and y'all, that's football.
Yeah,
that's football. And what was just funny to me, some of the, I always laugh at this. And like some people with the complaints and I just be like,
well, my response to everybody who had something to say about that was, how about you make a stop in the second half? It's that simple. How about you, these dogs on defense? You make a stop in the second half. And we didn't even talk about this. We didn't even talk. Dude got a broke leg, basically.
Yeah, I forgot to make my other petty post about I was marked safe from hearing Fly Eagle Fly. Thank God.
I know. I'm holding my arms up because Atlanta United just scored a goal. I don't know who anybody is on my team anymore.
Let me tell you something. I got an email from Atlanta United that said the season already started.
But this is the pre-tournament.
Yeah, I knew it, but I was like,
okay, Lennon scored. Yeah, I was like, who are these people? I don't know who on team anymore. Anyway.
I get lost in the sauce. Jay say Pat faking his leg was fine.
Man, they talk about Pat gonna get drug tested because he's on some human growth hormone that grew his leg together in
everybody. Let me give y'all some inside information. They're gonna drug test a lot of people. Guess who they ain't gonna drug test?
Right.
Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes ain't ever got. Pat Mahomes could probably go do some lines. They ain't gonna drug test Pat Mahomes now. They'll go drug test Zeus. They'll go drug test. Hey, they'll go drug test Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna drug test Pat Mahomes. So, and I got a problem with some of yous. In the world we live in now, if somebody just put something on a meme, y'all Negroes will believe it.
Believe it.
People send me that. Stop it. People send me that dumbass. Heard, is this true?
No, baby, it's fake.
I didn't even respond.
Fake.
I didn't even respond. Corey, that's what people don't understand, Corey. They had halftime was 23 minutes.
Right.
That's a long time.
Right.
You got down going there and get worked on. Like, I couldn't even imagine being in there that long for goddamn halftime. Like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd take a nap. Like, man, let me get some Z's over here in the corner.
Well, but then too, between that and between long drives that the Eagles had, it helped him a lot. It helped him a lot, because they came out there like, I'm gonna run the ball.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I need to do.
Lisa,
and you're not gonna stop me.
Folk got all this technology. That mean they can just hit the Googles. They could have went to the Twitter.
Yeah, like I said, congratulations to Kansas City Chiefs offensive line, special teams.
Yeah, Corey, they were sitting there like, man, I hope Rihanna don't never get out that stage. Why they probably had Pat whole uniform off. Working on Pat whole leg. They like, hey man, what song she on? Oh, she ain't did Umbrella yet. Oh yeah, man, we fine, man. Pat, take it all off, Pat. Take it all off.
Right.
Then they got to break a stage down. Oh, Pat, man.
In total, it was 47 minutes.
Yeah.
47 minutes long.
Yeah. And here I go losing money again on she sung 12 songs. Y'all should see me now. I was trying to count the songs.
I heard you. I saw you.
I was faking it too. I'm like, just 8. Just 8. I won money. I went to the thing. I say 12 songs.
Yep.
They just don't want me to make no money. Super Bowl didn't want me to make no money.
None whatsoever.
Your favorite commercial from Super Bowl?
You know what? I was not impressed with the commercials this year. But you know what? I did love, and they started before the Super Bowl. Because Caddyshack was such a freaking awesome, hilarious movie to me. I love the one Tony Romo doing the Caddyshack commercials. I love those Caddyshack commercials. I love the Ben and Jennifer Dunkin' Donuts commercial. That was funny to me. And I did like the one with the female Mexican female football player with Sauce Gardner and
oh yeah. Oh, that was good.
I like that one. I like that.
Now, to me, 2B1, because I think
Tubi pissed me off because I was like, by that time, we left my nephew's house after halftime because I had to be at work at the crack of dawn. I was like, I ain't come home to get ready. So I'm in the kitchen and I'm washing dishes. I got my big TV and I'm like, I'm looking for Maceo. I'm looking for the remote. Like, what just happened?
Shawty, we sitting at the bar. We ain't got no remote. We looking at we like, hey, but I tell you what was funny. And again, y'all, this how my brain, my brain works so funny. What a difference a year makes. Last year, all the E-Trade, Forex, all those people, all the money for crypto, and like all them bought all the commercials last year.
Yep.
Not a one this year.
Not a one,
because they bankrupt. They employed. They getting ready to go to jail. Yeah, Corey, the Diddy one. that was kind of genius.
I like those too.
That was kind of genius how Diddy don't do jingles, but Diddy ended up doing jingles. He ain't doing them, but he got everybody doing jingles. So yeah,
that was funny. Good. I like that one too.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Overall, like I said, this Super Bowl didn't disappoint. And end of the day, we always want a good game. Like, give us a good game.
Is the third highest watched Super Bowl. Yeah. So yeah, lots of people watched too. So all these people talk about, I'm not gonna watch them. I'm protesting all this other stuff. Go on, protest, man. Go on, protest.
Let's see, top 10 Super Bowl, top 5. Where do I have this Super Bowl? Corey, it was pretty exciting. I gotta think about that one, Corey, because off top, I think one of my favorite Super Bowl without being biased. I leave those out.
Yeah, he about to say Cowboys.
No. One of my favorite Super Bowls was Panthers Patriots. Because that thing went back and forth. They were dropping bombs all over the place in that Super Bowl. That was one of my favorites. Rams, Titans. The ending of that game was crazy.
Were they the Rams then?
Yeah, they were the Rams.
Yeah, they were the Rams. That was one of the best Super Bowls.
But yeah, Jake the homie. Hey, man, Muhsin Muhammad and Steve Smith went crazy. Like,
they went crazy.
Now that game was so old. Steve Smith had cornrows when he played that Super Bowl. That's how long ago that was. But when I tell you, I had Foster, the running back that played for the Panthers.
Yeah,
he ripping off long runs. Deion Branch going crazy. Steve Smith and Muhsin Muhammad going crazy. Stephen Davis going crazy. All this with Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme was not a bad quarterback at all.
Corey, this one ranked pretty high for me.
Well, Rams, Titans. I like both of them where the Giants beat the Patriots. Those were just great Super Bowls. I mean, great Super Bowl endings to me. I like both of those.
The second one was awful. The second one was awful.
Like you said, I love if old boy was just a little bit taller. Tennessee Titans would have won that game. That was an awesome Super Bowl to me too.
And then that's double sauce for me because I was in the hospital. Kiara was born that day, so I had to watch the Super Bowl in the freaking hospital. Matter of fact, the doctor at kickoff, team line up the kickoff, and they cut the doggone Kakim in pushing the damn button, and here come all the doctors. I'm like, really?
So they turned off the game?
Yes, they cut off everything.
No, sir. I was in the hospital. This was just Monday Night Football. And the Giants were playing the Redskins. And I was in labor with Avery. And I closed my eyes for a second because I was having contraction. Well, and when I opened up, this happened. I turned my TV off. I was like, who turned the TV off? She's like, oh, I thought your husband was looking at that. I know you were looking. You better leave my TV alone. I'm watching this game.
Sorry. That shit happened so fast. I was sitting there. I done pretty much. Because first of all, I was supposed to be at the game.
Yeah.
We got snowed in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Kim water breaks at freaking 3 a.m.
It's like, no!
So we got the slip and slide because it was ice storm in Charlotte. We had to slide to the damn hospital. So I really know I can't get out now. We get to the hospital, they like, she probably ain't gonna have that baby today. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, we
gonna have this baby today.
Yeah, they like, cause she hadn't dilated and so here go my dumb butt. I get on the phone time. Any way I can get to Atlanta? No. Doctor, what y'all gotta do for the baby to come today? Whatever y'all need to do that. Man, we sat in the hospital all day. So I'm walking. So okay, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit of information. I was so nervous about this childbirth. I was walking in and out the room hoping I was gonna miss it. Like I'd be gone, go get snacks, go talk to those people. And I thought when I come back, baby gonna be here.
The baby gonna be here.
That didn't work.
That was so sweet of her. She lets you walk around because I'd be like, oh no, bro, you gonna have to sit your butt right here.
Well, wasn't nothing going on.
Right here. I don't care.
What they going on?
We don't have nothing going on right here.
So when I finally came back in the room, because I say by this time, pregame, all this, so I was like, man, this baby ain't coming today. So I don't put my feet up. I'm chilling. This joker started moving because I thought Kim was asleep. Mm-hmm. She wasn't making no noise, nothing. I was like, yeah, we gonna be here. What that thing? I said, what thing? I was like, what are you doing? Here comes the baby. I said, oh God, really? They coming and they just start, oh, get right here. Get right. No, I want to be right there. No. I'm smart, y'all. I'm gonna be at the head of the bed.
Right. No, sir.
Get right here. And the doctor held my arm. My boy Raphael, shout out to Raphael. You did a great job covering the Super Bowl Arizona this week, sir. Good job, y'all. Y'all go to the 3-point conversion. Y'all check my dog out. My dog, amazing interviews, amazing photos, man. Good job, boy. I'm being Vegas next year. I already booked it, y'all.
I'm gonna say you're gonna be there. You go.
I'm being Vegas next year. You best believe it. That's why. See, I'm wearing Raider everything.
Great game. Great. Yeah. I predicted. We both predicted they would go in by 3 points.
Yeah, field goal. Yeah, we said field goal game. And like I say, y'all, I didn't make no money, y'all. I took the under.
Dude,
how dumb am I?
Because you thought Philadelphia's defense was gonna be there, and they ain't show up.
I did.
They ain't show up.
I did.
They ain't show up. So
I did. Yeah, Corey. The first 38 minutes of Atlanta, New England was crazy. Funny story about that before we go, y'all. So we had this blowout party. Let me tell you how petty Glaze is. Glaze petty. So Glaze and already, and it wasn't just Glaze, but they are already like, okay, since you don't like the Falcons, you gonna work the parade. I'm gonna enjoy the parade. I mean, everybody count the parade. We were running up and down Cascade with flag. We got live edge jumping.
Yep.
I was sitting here like, hey, so y'all listen, hey, I'm like, what a flag. So y'all, I used to make this little chart every year. Erika tell you about my chart. Every year I used to post this chart about teams who ain't never won Super Bowl.
Right.
For the season, middle of season. And so I'm sitting here like, in my mind, I'm saying, I'm gonna have to take the Falcons off this chart. Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to, I ain't gonna be able to troll the Falcons.
Really.
Y'all, yeah. When that comeback start happening, y'all, this the funniest thing I ever seen Glaze do, y'all. So it started getting close. Glaze, we go off to the little sidebar. Y'all, Glaze started counting on his hand. Glaze was like, so they need touchdown, 2 point. Oh, no, they ain't gonna be able to get there.
Yeah, whatever.
Boy, when I tell y'all, when that thing got to...
I don't find any of it funny. Nothing.
Oh, God. Yeah, at least y'all was almost off that.
Nothing.
Yeah, Raphael, you know me and Glade be playing. Y'all, hey, listen.
We were making plans.
Oh, yeah.
To go downtown, to just be in the streets, screaming.
Yeah, Glade going, like I say, they done got the parade. They'll put the parade route out. Glade, I say, Glade, okay, yeah, you gonna be right here. We have you here.
Surely,
Bleak gonna be right here.
Dumb of a coach.
Lisa, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at Glaze because Glaze was sitting there counting on his hand. He like, hey, they need touchdown, 2 point conversion. Then what we were doing? He was like,
Meanwhile, everybody said, surely these motherfuckers ain't gonna blow this game.
Yeah, they ain't gonna lose the game. I kept saying, it's no way they're gonna lose this game. I don't care who at quarterback. They ain't gonna lose this game.
I'm not over this. I'll never get over it. That's what I'm telling you. If I saw Kyle Shanahan walk through the airport, I'm gonna steal on that food. Then I'm gonna run.
I think he know not to. I think he know if he come to Atlanta, he gotta fly private. He can't go through Hartsfield. He can't go through Hartsfield.
I go all over the place. Like I think she had a red scarf on, but I don't see nothing else. It happened so fast.
Yeah. That was. I mean that was a moment though. How do the Falcons lose that Super Bowl? Like that would be the like. And it has become so crazy now. Even Matt Ryan was like, I might need to retire on 328. Like I love that people get it now. They're like, listen, we're gonna be attached to that forever. So I mean, make the most of it. Yeah, but it's no way I thought the Falcons were gonna lose that Super Bowl, y'all. Listen, I had my chart ready. I was gonna like, man, let me go take them out this chart because Shanae was like, you gonna stop doing that chart. Raphael said they still talking about it in Arizona. Like Raphael, they gonna talk about that forever, dog.
They were talking about doing the game after the Eagles lost the lead. They were like, well, of course, this is not as big as the lead the Falcons lost.
They said that.
Freaking hell yeah! I'm like, why are we still talking about this? Why you get my team name out your mouth?
It's just the stage. You just can't. Oh, okay, yeah. Cause Raphael, yep. Cause you based in Atlanta, so yeah. No, they definitely asking you then, yeah. And you a Bears fan, Raphael, so yeah. But you based in Atlanta, so yeah, they gonna ask you.
Child. Anyway.
Everybody.
Back to it was a good game Sunday.
Yeah, good game Sunday. I hate the season has come to an end, man. We wait for it all year. It come, then go. But luckily, see, this is my time of year. I actually love the postseason. I love talking draft.
But
I love all that. So
when the Eagles running backs combined for 40 yards rushing in the game.
Yeah. And you've been hanging your head on running football all year. So
and Gainwell been bowling for you the last couple weeks. And you didn't even give him the run. You didn't even give him the opportunity. He had 21 yards. 21 yards.
Now, Corey, we don't have an XFL team. We do not. We had an AAF team. Yeah. We didn't get in on that. No, we had to go over to Birmingham. That's a close team, Birmingham. So so XFL, like I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, y'all know I'm a junkie. I got like 4 or 5 of the kids I used to coach. They're playing between the XFL and the USFL. They get a couple leagues, so I'll be watching. But like I say, it's draft time. This where I get money right here, y'all. The draft.
Get ready for it. Got kids going to the combine. We talked about listening. I listened to you guys a little bit talk about the DBs that are going to be available and how these guys are looking. And we definitely need a DB. So I mean, hey, I don't think we're gonna get one at 8. I would need something else bigger at 8. But,
I'm gonna tell you this: do not watch Mel Kiper and Todd McShay.
Oh,
you a
blown gas. Talking about a tackle and a dang on wide receiver. I'm
talking about a wide receiver.
I'm like, do you even watch the freaking Falcons? Did you come up with that?
They talking about wide receiver. They talking about Jordan Addison at 8. I say what? I said, dude, if the Falcons take a receiver, dog, Arthur Blank, but they'll be down Mercedes-Benz Stadium immediately after that pick. They gonna burn that thing down. Like
crazy. So.
Raphael, that's love, Raphael. That's love, man. Hey, man. You had my boy Nick Ferg on the. I was talking to Nick today. You had Nick Ferg up there with old TJ. Who's your mama?
Who's your mama?
Yeah, I had. I'm gonna share a couple of them videos. Raphael did a good job, my boy. You did a good job, man. And you're trying to take my tennis shoe crown, man. You're trying to take my tennis shoe crown. I'm gonna give me some customs made just because you had some customs. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna be on the XFL too. I like that. I like the AF when it was here. So I mean,
yeah, we was all
I
up,
couldn't
we was all in the
stand
video.
Murray was our quarterback. I just didn't understand that. I'm like, why the hell? Why?
Everybody, that's our show. I'm gonna go string up my tennis shoes.
I'm gonna sit there first, watch Atlanta United. We're up 2-1 against whoever these people are. Well, I hope it's straight. I gotta learn team again.
Yeah. We got a whole new team now. Like that thing, they done flipped that thing. I guess I need to go and respond to the Atlanta United email, everybody. So
yeah, because the cane gone.
Peace and Hagrid E. You know what I need you to do?
What?
E. This your homework, E.
Okay.
The same way you found that nice vehicle on Marketplace. Find me a vehicle at that price.
Okay, it's a lot at that price, but you got to know what you want.
Find me at that price what you got. Dependable. Good job, E. Love you, E.
Y'all be good.
Yeah. We gone, y'all.